Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Steel Donut Collective. My name is Connor, and with me today I have Yella.
Good day.
And today we are reading a viewer request recommended by Death Rider Guy. This is a Spyro the Dragon story called Spyro Dragon and Human.
Okay, so is it Spyro who is a dragon and there's a human, or is there Spyro who's a dragon and a human at the same time?
Well, you don't know about Spyro because you told me you don't know anything about Spyro.
I mean, I really don't know about Spyro.
There's two sides to him.
Oh.
The nicest human you'll ever meet, or the meanest fucking dragon you'll ever see.
Oh, damn.
You don't want to piss him off.
I missed out.
Yeah.
Damn.
Anyway, this is by Best Lol Man.
Oh, man.
I guess this is where you go when you want to lol the most.
Well, when you want to lol the best. Quality over quantity.
Yeah, the most quality lols, so I can't wait for this absolutely hilarious story.
I want this story to slay me. The description reads, Spyro wakes up in a cell, covered with blood red, lost in a different world, trying to get home.
Damn, this isn't lolling.
No.
Maybe it's like planes, trains, and automobiles. He has hilarious adventures along the way.
I mean, this is tagged with adventure.
Yeah. So we'll have to see. All right, let's go to chapter 1, or rather, Chwan. I love seeing that. It's been too long since we've seen a good Chwan.
There's not even it's not even CH period one. It's just Chwan.
Yeah. The story begins. As it should. I'd be more surprised if the story began like in chapter 5.
No, you see, what I really want at some point is just something that starts with the story ends and then it's just over.
Well, yeah. So it begins with a boy named Spyrodon Rodin.
What? What? That's a name.
You started with like Spyro as a nickname and you had to work back and it was really hard. It was really hard. Just name him Spyro. Spyro Smith,
Yeah, hell. Spyrodon.
So it begins with a boy named Spyrodon Rodin with one body which holds two, one wild, one civil.
Okay.
That answer your question?
Please. Commas, so I know how to read.
Yeah.
Which with one body, which holds two, one wild one. Okay.
He's the nicest guy you'll ever meet, or the meanest psychopath you'll ever come across.
Oh.
Excited for your first day of school? Should be great, said Colette. Colette, aka Spyrodon's mom.
Okay.
I'm sure there's a better way, like just saying in a sentence, Colette is Spyrodon's mom.
Yeah, or something like, Spyrodon's mom, Colette. Also, it'd be nice if there were quotation marks around the things she said, so I didn't... Because for a second, I seriously thought this story was suddenly somehow in second person.
You wake up, you realize your name is Spyrodon Rodin. You scream.
You scream in agony.
Yeah. You know that you just made this one of the worst starts for a new school, said Spyrodon.
What?
It's Jinx, she cursed it.
Oh.
She said have a good day, so now he's cursed to have the worst day.
Wow.
She should have woken him up and be like, stupid bitch, get out of my house. Go to school already. Where you're going to get, totally bullied and, I don't know, have no friends.
Yeah,
and
people are going
to be like, wow, thanks, Mom. You just made sure that I developed relationships for life.
Spyrodon, you're an asshole. I hate you already.
Colette may be the asshole here. We'll have to see. Don't say that, mostly because last time you said that it was one of the worst starts, said Colette. Number one step of parenting is to fool them with confidence. I'll say you should take lessons, said Spyrodon.
What? What? Okay, who is saying what?
Don't say that mostly because last time you said that it was one of the worst starts. Goes nowhere. That goes nowhere.
Oh.
Last time he did that, what?
Nothing?
Was it going to be like, you always say this, Spyrodon, and you always have an average time?
Except maybe that part was still Spyrodon? Like, Spyrodon was like, don't say that, mostly because last time you said that it was one of the worst starts.
Oh.
But then there's said Colette, that, which is confusing. Yeah.
It was one of the worst starts.
Yeah.
Okay. Number one step of parenting. Yeah, and then said Colette comes before the thing that Colette says.
Okay. This is why syntax is important.
Yeah.
So we don't need to try and figure this shit out.
I'd like to present Exhibit A to the jury.
Right here.
This story, Spyro Dragon and Human. Yeah. This is what happens when you call in sick so you can just play more Call of Duty or whatever.
Well, Spyro the Dragon in this case.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Get in the car. I almost want to treat that as like a line break or something.
Can you imagine a story where the line break is just get in the car? Not just, actually, even better. It's just like get in the car, copy pasted like 5 times in a row.
Yeah. The school bell rings, get to the class, hopes that Colette was wrong. And the day starts, hello class, my name is Victoria Zabala. The whole class, they went there to learn how to dig holes, except me, said hello like zombies. Then she said, thank you class, now your spot was chosen for you, you'll see your name on the tags. Then she told us what we'll do for the week and every week, so skip over 2 weeks and one day it's my birthday and that's when the journey starts. You know, you kind of missed a few things in there, like the main subject.
Yeah.
And then periods to separate ideas. A few small grammar mistakes, but that's minor. That's minor.
Yeah. Some spelling.
Oh, the reason for that scene to exist.
Also that. I mean, you even at the end, you're just like, you know, you just skip all this. None of this matters.
Yeah.
You know, it's like the author was trying to sort of paint like a bit of the daily life of this guy, so we, you know, kind of get a bit of a feel for his character, his personality. Like we kind of get an idea of what his life is like, and we kind of get a chance to maybe, you know, start caring for his existence. But then the author's like, you know what? No, fuck this. Screw this. I'm skipping this. The journey will start in 2 weeks. Skip to that.
Yeah. He started up with that idea and then gave up after one scene. So now it's just a pointless scene of like class starting.
Hooray.
What does that have to do with anything? Also, unfortunately, I don't care about your character.
No, because you don't give us time to start caring. Also, so far from what we've seen, there's nothing likable.
Yeah.
You need to give us something to like.
I can't even tell what he's supposed to be like because all the sentences run together.
Yeah, like we know literally nothing about this guy other than his name and the fact that he's superstitious about jinxing.
Yeah. Anyways, hello, your torture starts now.
My torture started exactly 2 paragraphs ago.
Yeah. When we read it, Cha1 was great.
Yeah,
the story
Cha1 was
begins
good.
When we read the story begins, that's when our torture started.
You're a bit late to the party there, Sentence.
Yeah. All right, well, let's move on to chapter 2 then. Maybe there's something here that
my god.
Or maybe there's a few more things missing, like the usage of the enter key.
Oh no.
All right.
Cha2,
the wild is out. 4 limbs, claws, a tail, wings, and pain.
And horns, and fire, and blood, and more things that exist.
Where am I? Why am I so short? Why do I have claws? Breathe, just breathe.
Okay, that was a very, very bipolar sentence.
Yeah, normally you take a little longer
to start freaking out and then going back to calm.
Yeah. All right, ellipses, space, ellipses. Okay, I'm in a cell painted blood red, I hope.
I hope it's painted blood red. I love blood. It's my favorite color. It's the best shade of red.
Jeez. Is that my blood? Man, no wonder I'm so tired. I have literally 0 blood left.
Oh, no.
Wow, his blood literally painted the walls and ceiling. Maybe.
You know, I like more the idea of, is that my... Oh, no, it's just paint.
Yeah.
It's just paint.
Yeah. They wanted to make a very foreboding atmosphere. They wanted you to know what you were about to get into, so they painted their jail cells blood red.
At the same time, they couldn't really get over actually physically injuring you, so they didn't.
Yeah. That's actually the blood from all the previous inhabitants. You're the lucky one here. Then again, maybe you're here to provide a second coat. So,
I mean, you gotta make sure that you get full coverage on those walls.
Is that Andragon? Holy crap!
Holy crap, Andragon!
Yeah. Okay. It has claws. I have claws. I'm short.
What are you doing? What's going on? Why are you... This is like the weirdest way I've ever seen somebody assess a situation. Like, okay, well, what is important? Okay, the dragon has claws. I have claws. I'm short. What you didn't know about me, Spiridon Rodin, is that I was actually captain of the basketball team because I was a good 6'8". Yeah, and now I'm short.
As a human. Yeah, now I'm short.
Just short. How short? I don't know. I'm just short.
Yeah. So I must be a dragon myself. That's awesome! But how do I get back home? Okay, so that's a problem. Every book with Andragon, they're vicious murderers, breath flames and flying and flames I could deal with, but murdering and being vicious, that's not me, Spiridon said in his head. I'll just stop there so we have something to talk about.
Yeah, okay.
Like, on one hand, yeah, he's freaking out, but on the other hand, he's thinking like, okay, I'm a dragon. In the fictional media that I consume, dragons are often portrayed as blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it's like, okay, that's fiction. It's real now.
I've never seen such a weird combination of panicking and also being completely logical.
Panicking and being pretty calm and collected while also being like, awesome, I'm a dragon.
Yeah, like, we've seen a million stories where people get sucked into blah, 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 or turn into blah, blah, blah. I don't know if he got sucked into Spyro the Dragon. I don't know what happened. He was at school, and now he's just in a cell. Yeah. Like, the two chapters literally did not combine at all.
All we know is that now it's like 2 weeks from when class started.
Yeah, that's all. That's all we have. The least important detail is the one we have. But, there's stories where the person freaks the fuck out for forever, and then there's like, I don't know, remember Angst much? He just shows up as, hell, it's a bad time. Like, this kid's doing both somehow. He's like, oh god, where am I? Okay, so I'm a dragon now, which means that blah, blah, blah.
Which means that blah, blah. Also, dragons are awesome.
Oh, actually, I could have kept going a couple words, because there was a period. Oh god, hey. The dragon is here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, what's your name? What's yours? Spyro, what? You can't just name me claws coming out. Is this a crossover with that Horror High story we did?
I don't know, but claws can go away again, please.
He's a dragon because he keeps his fingernails a little too long and sharp, and he likes spicy food.
Ah.
Yeah, you can't just name me claws coming out. Yeah, it's Spyro, and yours said Spyro. Master, no, you're real one, Master. I'm not calling you Master, said Spyro, claws coming out. Again, keep your claws to yourself, bro.
Yeah, that's just rude.
Then, blood, what? You're in pain. That's what happens when you don't do what I say. I literally have to do the thing where I hold my finger on the screen to make sure
you actually, yeah. Okay.
So Spyro
yeah.
sees Spyro, who is a dragon now.
Yeah.
Sees another dragon named Master?
I guess. I mean, that's what I'm getting. Like this is a conversation between two people, which, all of this would have been confusing enough if it did have quotation marks, but it doesn't have those even, so it's even more confusing.
Yeah. I'm tripped up on the what's your name, what's yours, Spyro, what you can't just name me. Did Master know Spyro's name?
Okay, I think what's happening is... Wait, no. But that's weird. Okay, so what I think is happening, but it's still weird, but I think it's the most logical one.
This whole story is weird, so
True,
go ahead.
But stay with me here. So, hi, what's your name? Is... I think that's...
Spyro?
I think that's Spyro. To which No, because I think that's Master. Okay, it's really confusing that there's two questions of what's your name, because then Spyro is said, and it feels like what's happening is Master is giving Spyro that name, is giving Spiridon the name Spyro. Because then the reaction to Spyro is, what, you can't just name me.
Yeah, but then... Spyro then says, yeah, it's Spyro and yours. So he turns around on that real fast.
Yeah, which is because...
Don't name me! Actually, Spyro is a pretty cool name.
I think it's because Claw's coming out, which is also just a great sentence right there. I think that's supposed to be like the Master physically intimidating Spyro?
Or I think Spyro getting mad that he got named. Like, you can't just name me!
And then his claws come out. And then maybe he holds himself back, like he doesn't want to become Spyro. The vicious, murderous dragon, I think.
Yeah. He's got two sides, one wild, one civil.
Yeah.
His wild side almost came out, but then he decided to be civil and go like, I guess that's a pretty decent name. I mean, my name was Spyro Don Rodin.
Yeah, it's very close. Very close.
It's very close. Wow, you actually got that pretty good.
Yeah, how did you do that? Are you a mind reader?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You, not one, not three. Never, not one, not three. Said, not one, not three. That, not one, not three. God. I, not one, not three. Had,
ding,
not one, not three.
Ding,
two,
ding.
Said Spyro in agony, if you're going to speak like that to me, you're going to see yourself on a plate. Oh, and if you keep rolling around like that, your limb will get infected, said Master. Thanks, not one, not three. Four,
oh my
not one,
God.
Not three. Telling, not one, not three. Me, you're welcome, so, not one, not three. You, not one, not three. Oh, not one, not three. Just, not one, not three. Forgot, not one, not three. What, not one, not three. What, I, what, not one, not three. Was, not one, not three. Saying, not one, not three. You want, let me back up and, like, pretend those are real ellipses, alright?
Uh-huh.
Thanks for telling me you're welcome, so you like if I was Master, I'd have just slapped this kid by this point. I'd like say what you want to say already. Like,
just speak. Use your words. Come on, you can do it.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Close one, Spyro. Close one. Also,
close one to what?
Saying the wrong thing? It's not really a close one when he gave himself like a whole minute to decide. Close one, Spyro. Close one. Also, you need to work in 2 hours. Cut heals. Wow, that healed quickly. 2 hours. Quickly. Yeah. 2 hours. You're in jail.
You're in jail?
Quickly, 2 hours. What am I meant to do in 2 hours is no real ellipsis.
Whoa.
You stumbled into getting it right.
Dang.
Way the cell door is open. She wouldn't have done that by accident. Wait, where is she? Where is who?
I think Master? Did it ever specify Master's gender? She might be a she.
I feel like it did.
I mean, well, it just said it's a dragon. It never said the gender of the dragon, so I guess Master is female. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Pokes his head out, then walks, and the race begins.
What race?
What the fuck?
Where
are they? What's going on? How are you so bad at this?
Like, you were pretty, like, okay, so the previous chapter was just 2 paragraphs, but they were more understandable, because they were paragraphs.
Yeah, and you said, like, at class.
Yeah, you actually talked to us you actually told us what was going on. In this case, you're not. You're not telling us anything. There's, like, the only things we've really seen so far is, like, this feels like if you took a role play where, you know, when people do their actions, they, like, bold it or something. And you took that, you just copy-pasted it, but you removed all the bolding and the enters. And then you got this, sort of.
So it's just dialogue.
It's just dialogue, and the actions are not distinguishable from the dialogue because everything is the same format. Yeah. And there's no quotes.
We can't even tell from the dialogue what's going on. Like, how did you write this badly?
How do you do this? Literally, how do you do this?
How do you do this? Like, this requires, like, a lower IQ than I think I've ever seen before. Okay. Why don't you run? Maybe you can live 10 seconds more. Spyro was running because this was his last day on Earth.
What?
Then she stops, and Spyro stops, so you stopped. Why? Because it wouldn't be this easy to escape. You're smart for your age. Why don't you step on the floor over there? So Spyro did what he was told, then he got pushed. Now you can hang there for as long as you want. Just remember that it's going to be painful. So the door was open. He ran.
Yes.
But...
I got this, yes.
He was actually, like... So, who's she? Is it still Master?
I think it's still Master.
Master was in the cell with Spyro. Then Master was just gone. And now Master is talking, if this is Master, as if Master is the one imprisoning Spyro.
Maybe she is?
And how did Spyro get pushed somewhere and can now be stuck there forever? Like...
Why? Okay, so then it says that he can hang there for as long as he wants, which makes me think he get, like, pushed off a cliff and he managed to hold on to the ledge. But why is there a cliff in the middle of this prison building, question mark?
Yeah, where is this?
Where are we?
Details? There are no details. This is literally a fucking ambient fever dream. That it's going to be painful. Maybe I should just pick you up, then kill you. So what do you want to do? Fall off? Okay. You can let go now. Bye. Spyro fell off, flapped his wings, and then took flight. I think he was on a cliff.
Yeah.
I can fly finally. I'm getting out of here. Rocks. Rocks! Come on, just scratch the rocks.
What rock? What?
I think he's, like, falling and there's rocks below and he's, like, trying to pull up at the last second.
Maybe?
You know, like that kind of thing. You're trying to leave. Why? Oh God, what? You're scared. Spyro, the reason why the door was open is because this place runs on fear, I guess.
Or maybe... No, I think it's on fear. I guess you didn't get that. Maybe.
Runs on fear. I guess you didn't get that. When I told you'll be on a plate and the rocks, so they don't find this place. They... Who is they? You missed one word.
You missed many things, Author.
Author, you have missed, like, 80% of the words.
You've missed so many. You missed 80% of the words. You missed like 99.5% of the syntax.
Yes.
Oh, I don't even know.
You got to be kidding me. Say it. No, I guess you will find your head on a plate. Fine, they who is they master, so you do get it. It's because police could find this place now. You have a choice, leave and don't tell anyone, or you could stay here and die. You know which one I'll choose, so why give me an option? Mostly because it'll be easier to close a door.
A door?
A door? That doesn't make sense.
Nothing makes sense.
Nothing makes fucking sense. This is the worst. Oh my god. Have we read a story this bad before? I'm trying to think. Shiro Haruno, the Afterquake guy. Okay. This is the most incomprehensible thing. I wish, Matt was here so we could show him what true incomprehensibility looks like.
Yeah. So Shiro Haruno, to compare, at least there are sort of actions going on with their writing, but here there's none. There are no actions. There's just dialogue, which you cannot distinguish who's speaking. Mm-hmm. And the dialogue, it feels like they're not even really, they are kind of talking to each other, I guess, but at the same time, I feel like they're miscommunicating to hell and back.
Oh. Were they ever communicating?
Maybe I'm thinking wrong and they are just speaking to themselves the entire time.
Well, let's finish.
Yes, this chapter's up.
It doesn't make sense. It will when you're older, Spyro. Now move along and you'll find the exit and just go straight. And the walk began. Welcome to Dragon City.
We're at a city?
You know, the English language will make a lot more sense when you're older as well, author.
I hope so.
So, from what I could tell, Spyro woke up in a prison that was built on fear.
Yeah.
There was maybe a character named Master there. Mm-hmm. And Spyro escaped just by walking out, experiencing hallucinations? And then getting told they were just hallucinations, and then he just walked out?
Maybe. I mean, whatever you say, Connor, I can only say maybe, because I'm not sure of anything.
Yeah. The Heisenberg uncertainty principle.
Yeah, exactly.
I love story as well.
I mean, I love that. That's good quantum physics.
Yeah, this story is quantum writing.
Quantum writing.
You're never really sure what's going on, and when you observe what's happening, it changes what's going on.
The only difference between this and actual quantum mechanics is that you can actually use quantum mechanics to explain things that do make sense to us.
This story, I'm reading it, and not only is it being delivered to me as separate words, but it's also being delivered as a wave.
It's a wave, a
wave of
the
bad.
question. The entire question of this story is its wavelength bigger or smaller than its actual size? Because then we can determine whether it's a particle or a wave.
I don't know, man.
What is this? On what wavelength was this author when he wrote this?
Yeah, this guy was literally in the sixth dimension. You know what? This is a 4D story. If only we could figure time out, we'd figure out how those sentences were supposed to be, laid out. There's so much we're missing from only getting it on a 2D computer screen.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we have one more chapter.
Ch3,
pain never ends.
Oh, I hope this story ends, because then the pain will end.
The jokes write themselves. But luckily, not only did he discover the enter key, but now there's quotation marks. So.
Finally!
It only took you 3 attempts, and you didn't go back and fix attempt 1 or 2.
You know what they say, Connor, 3rd time's the charm.
Yeah. 2 doors open, 1 evil and 1 hero.
Okay, so I know in Sonic Adventure 2 it's dark and hero. Fuck!
Hey, Yella, I've got a riddle for you, alright?
Yeah.
You come up to the gates of heaven and hell guarded by 2 gatekeepers.
Yeah.
The gate to heaven opens up and is very obviously heaven. The gate to hell opens up and just says that it's hell as well. which gate do you go through?
Obvious heaven gate?
Do I want to be damned for the rest of eternity? Or do I want to... I mean, it's right there, you know.
It's right there on the tin.
I don't even need to talk to these guys.
Yeah. Like, it just says, like, the doors are nicely labeled. Because they actually get their administration right. Because, honestly, only the supernatural can properly do administration.
They're in really large print because, you know, it's just a bunch of 90-year-olds with bad eyesight that are there.
Yeah, then get there.
That's most of the people. You know, waiting in line.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm free. I'm goddamn free. I'm in a city. This isn't making any sense.
Thanks for saying it, main character.
The jokes write themselves. This should not be this easy. I could have just automated myself for this story. I'm way over my head. I just need to focus. just take sound bites from our previous 300 videos and just put those in instead.
God.
I'm way over my head. I just need to focus on getting home. How can I even get home? I'm in a completely different world, in a different body. Don't break down, Spyro. Just don't. Not when there are thousands of dragons vicious murdering, dragons.
Okay, so this is incredibly speciest against dragons. Not all dragons are vicious murderers. Some just wanna guard their hoard of shinies.
Well, in the fictional media he consumes and the stereotype of dragon that is created from that.
I don't care about his consumption of fiction. He needs to look at some new stuff, maybe broaden his horizons a bit.
Well, it's kinda hard now that he's in Dragonland. I don't know if dragons have the ability to write. I don't think the printing press has been invented yet in Spyro's world.
I don't know, it might be.
It's amazing how... once you actually clean up your fucking sentences, we've learned so much more in this, one sentence than we did all last chapter. You are in a land of dragons, in a dragon body now, and you don't know how you got there.
Hey!
That tells me more than everything that just happened.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up in a cell. Maybe I need to go back. Maybe I need to go back. No, she'll kill me. But maybe if I look around outside the cave... yeah, okay, I'll walk around the cave. Quote.
Yep.
He went back, so now it's third person. The building stopped, the paved road stopped, and the dusty road began with 2 different paw prints.
Wow.
What? Well, I'm back to being confused.
Okay, so he doesn't go back. Okay, he was in the cell, then he left the cell, now he's here, which is in a city, a dragon city, apparently. Then he's like, okay, I don't want to go back to the cell, but for some reason I do need to go around this cave, which I'm assuming is the cave his cell was in? Yeah? So far?
He went into the Dragon City.
Yeah.
And then walked back out of it.
Yes. But then the buildings stop. Just suddenly the city... yeah. Suddenly there's just a line where beyond this line no city goes.
I like how there's buildings in a city of dragons. There are dragons that have desk jobs?
I mean... they're buildings, but they might be dragon-specific buildings, like big doors, and there's no human furniture. There's actually, proper dragon furniture. That'd be kind of interesting to see, actually.
Yeah.
I know, I like the idea.
But, so yeah, he goes back, the building stops, the paved road stops, and it's dusty road.
Like I said, there's just a line, and beyond that, no city goes. Just the road suddenly goes from paved just immediately to a dust road, and there's just no buildings. Just beyond that line, no buildings.
Yeah. So, yeah, he's in the Dragon City, but then he does leave.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's going to go back to the cave where his cell was. But he doesn't want to go back to the cell. Or she, Master will kill him.
Mm-hmm.
You fucked it up. I was praising you. I was giving you a prop. And then immediately, you are as bad and confusing as writing as you were at writing as you were the entire last chapter.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Almost did it right. And now you're doing it completely wrong.
This is like one of my favorite things, to be honest. Whenever one of us is like, oh, hey, improvement. And then the next sentence, it's like, no.
It's like that single ellipses last chapter where you think he's improved, but you know he just accidentally did a full ellipses.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's back out of the city. There's 2 different paw prints.
On the dusty road.
I want to make a Jesus carrying you joke, but I just don't know. Like, I'm not in the mood. Why is there 2 different dragons and Master?
So there's 3, or maybe he's like just walking and he just suddenly bumps into Master. He's like, oh, because, oh, hi, Spyro.
Shit, said Spyro in his head.
I hope that shit has a nice bunch of like echoing to echo around in his hollow head.
Yeah, in his hollow head, in his smooth brain head.
Smooth brain head.
Who's that? Said the tall dragon.
Just a friend,
said Master, walking herself towards Spyro.
Instead of walking the other dragon to Spyro.
You didn't need the herself.
No. Now say yes to everything he says.
What no?
Do you want to be on life support for the rest of your life? Not a question?
No.
Then go talk to him.
I'm still not going to do that.
Spyro, really, what's it gonna take you to just be like, okay, I'll just go with it?
What is going on?
I don't know.
Why are you buddies with Master now if she was trying to imprison you or kill you?
I don't think she's, there's so much buddies now as that Master is subtly, trying to intimidate him and he's just too thick-headed to figure it out. Like he's like, do you want to be on life support for the rest of your life? Vicious, smile,
Yeah.
But he's just like, no.
That is quite an unrelated thought, Master. I mean, obviously I would like to stay healthy and out of the hospital.
Yeah.
He's literally treating it as 2 different clauses. Go talk to him. No. Do you want to be on life support for the rest of your life? I don't know what that has to do with anything, but no, not really. I'd like to be healthy and whatever.
Then this will be painful.
Then Master took a ferocious bit into Spyro's spine.
Oh my god.
His flesh from his body.
What?
The small dragon, full of pain, blacked out.
What the fuck?
And
she just ripped him in half.
That's where the story ends. She just rips him in half. Why are all these stories? Why do they always end at the moment?
The moment where you're like,
is grabbed.
The moment where you're like, holy shit, stuff is happening, and then no.
What the fuck was that? Why? Why? How?
Why? How? What for? Where? When?
Well,
why? Will they, won't they?
Yeah, will they, won't they? Master X Spyro's spine.
Oh my god. I mean, that was a really passionate kiss to that spine.
Mm-hmm.
By which I mean she kissed the spine after having ripped it out.
She kissed the spine with all her teeth.
All her teeth. Also, this tall dragon that's there is just standing there looking at Master just ripping Spyro in half. The
tall dragon wasn't named, wasn't described. He just said, "Who's that?" And Master just walks over and rips Spyro's spine out. Oh, I don't know if I'd want to be in this Dragonland either.
No, this sounds terrible.
Was this like a choose-your-own-adventure where Spyro fucked it up as quick as he could?
Yeah, he's just like, do the dumb thing. Oh shit, I died. I wonder why.
How is that where this ends? Like like I said, we talked about during craft logs. That story also ended right when something maybe happened.
Yeah, and
this story also ends right when, at a weird moment.
At a moment where you're like, whoa, where did that come from? But
where did that come from and where is this going?
But then it goes nowhere because there's literally nothing left.
Yeah. Okay, well, there's one review.
Oh, a review. Okay, I'll give us the review by Green, I guess. Green. This story has potential to become great.
No, it doesn't.
Please don't take offense. I want people to become great writers, but there are a lot of issues with the grammar. You need to add commas and line breaks. It feels
quotation marks and more description.
It feels like it's all being said at once. I have no arguments there.
Yeah,
there is also a problem with the time lapse between the first chapter and this one. This was posted for chapter 2. I mean, there is no. I don't really think there is.
Was there a time lapse?
I mean, we know that it's been. We know that it's been 2 weeks.
I don't care about the time lapse. I don't give a shit about that. Like, that's the smallest potato.
Perhaps a beta reader could be of some use.
I don't know.
I don't think a beta reader could have helped.
I don't think the beta reader has enough.
I think the beta reader would have seen like chapter 2 and would have been like, I quit.
This is the kind of thing where, you know, if I was a beta reader, I'd just be like, give me your computer. I'm deleting this data. I'm freeing up kilobytes of space on your hard drive for you.
Yeah.
There is nothing that I can do to improve this story.
This is not salvageable. There is nothing here.
You need to just destroy this and start over.
Just start fresh. Start new.
Yeah.
Oh. Thank you for understand. And have a good day. Or night.
Well, this is the only story by Best Lol Man, so maybe he did realize he couldn't even delete the story. His entire account was just tainted by the fact that he just never wanted to touch it ever again. Yeah, he had to assume a new fanfiction.net identity and just start over again. Oh my god, that is the most indecipherable writing that I've ever seen. This is what fanfiction.net does. It chews you up and spits you out.
Oh. Whoa.
Only the best of the best make it to chapter 4 on fanfiction.net.
And sadly, Best Lol Man, despite his name, not the best. So yeah, this was Spyro Dragon and Human, which was requested to us by Death Rider Guy. And if you'd like to request something, you can either post a link down in the comments below, or you can join our public Discord server, link in the description, where we have a requests channel where you can leave your requests, and you can also just come and hang out with us and a bunch of other cool people who are on there. So yeah, thanks all for watching.